The knowledge that tells me that I can die one day, such a big burden, you see. I get scared. Oh, I can die one day. The body does not know I can die. What is there to say I can die? Only with the help of knowledge I can tell that I can die one day. What does that mean? The death happens naturally. You don't control it. You don't think about it. There is no such thing as death with thinking. What does that mean? You see that? The moment you see all this nonsense at once, you see the whole consciousness of humanity. What is this all about? Like a container, you see, everything is there. You cannot call yourself anything. What is there is just pure and just amazing thing there. Can you see that? What is there is cannot be talked about. It's just pure awareness. You're a freak. What is there? You see that? The problem is when I try to interfere with my mind. No, 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 no. Wait. No. It's all blah, blah, blah. Let it go. That's nonsense. Nothing but a nonsense. When the mind comes, noise, nothing but a noise. Everything that the mind has or is stored in the mind, all is noise. Nothing but noise. You see that? Everything is noise. Once you see this illusion, then you will operate still from the noise. There's no problem, but it doesn't affect you very much. Right now, you are being affected by the noise of the mind, by thinking, by the randomness of the mind. You see that? There is no even feeling that I am a free person because you are free from the free person itself. You see that? That is amazing. Like you are free from the person to be free from the pain. Can you see? Right now I say I'm not free. So when you get there, actually with the help of the truth, we see that from the higher consciousness, there is no person to be free from the freedom or from the pain. Actually, it's amazing. You see, that person is not you. The person is created by society for you. Can you see that? The person is full of knowledge, suffering, programming. You see traumas, negativity, positivity. Drop that person and you are left with something amazing that cannot be named, cannot be talked about. That is the freedom. You see that? That is the pure awareness. See that? Once you drop this person, you see, drop knowledge right here, right in this moment. Come here. That's what drugs does. That's what alcohol drugs do. That's what alcohol do. You see, it does actually. That's what social media. Because in social media, when you watch a movie, why you like, you see that? Because you forget what you are. When you dance, you become one with this moment. Right now, you are not one. You are divided from this moment. You are here, and here this moment is. The knowledge is what is blocking this moment to become one. That's why you are just so lost and exhausted and tired. Thinking is responsible for almost all the sufferings and struggles. Can you see that? No, we don't want to see that because we think that it's a very natural thing to suffer. We think that no, thinking is okay because it's life. I'm supposed to think. This is exactly what is wrong here. You see that? When you sit in an empty room, let's say you want to do nothing, you see that? You get scared because there's the energy in you is lost actually. You see that? It wants to do something. It wants to attach itself to something all the time. So if you do nothing, you get scared because you see everyone, someone is making family, someone is earning money, someone is operating from a plane, someone is pilot, someone is software engineer, someone is businessman. So you think what I am. You see, so the desire that I want to be something, I want to identify myself, that is what forces the person or the human to think. You see, now we start thinking, okay, think. And this thinking is going to create pain and you see suffering in your life. Otherwise, what is there? Is there anything to suffer from? Nothing is there to suffer from because you are running from this emptiness, from this nothingness, you see, from this silence. You are running from this silence. You don't want to just do nothing. You see, I don't want you to do nothing. Even doing nothing is a part of mind. You see, there is no such thing as doing nothing. I don't want you to become Buddha. I don't want you to go to mountains, just sit and do nothing. I want you to see the illusion that every struggle that you have in your life, every suffering that exists in this moment is because of the thinking actually. There is no suffering as natural suffering. If the physical suffering is there, you don't have to wait for it. If it is there, it is there. You go through it, that's all. But almost all the suffering that you ever go through or struggles you go through because of the mind. Can you see that? The mind, the ego, the thinking, they are responsible for almost all the suffering. There is no such suffering in this world as natural. You see that? So because you don't want to do nothing, you see that you are running from this nothingness, you are running from the silence, you are running from not doing anything. That's why you want to do something. And when you want to do something, you create desires. And that's exactly where you get lost. You see that I want this, I want that. Now you get busy with life. You see, in this busyness, you see, you lose. You lose the life itself. What is the meaning of life? You lose it. You are so busy with your damn mechanical life, you see. I want you to stop, first of all, everything. Now, I know you cannot stop. You see, you are already gone. So I don't want you to fight with what is in the present moment is, you see. I don't want you to fight with the family you have created. I don't want you to fight with a job that you have. Everything is needed now. You don't have to fight anything. My work is to destroy the illusion. I don't want you to fight the illusion. You have to see the illusion, see what is going on. You see that you don't have to change anything right now. You see, don't attack. It's just leave everything as it is on the table. Look at it. That's all. No one to blame, nothing to blame here. You see, just see the illusion that is going on. Because the thinking that you think is responsible for the suffering. Once you see this illusion, then you will stop. You see, so many people are beggars. I'm sorry, I want to put it like this. They want this, they want that. They become beggars of their own wants and desires. They're lost. They see their 5 people friends. You see, according to 5 friends, they're successful. I'm not. I want to be successful. You see, are they happy even? Are they happy being successful? Look at them. Are they happy? Do you really think that a lot of money will make you happy? Do you really think that if you have all the money, it will make you happy? That's stupid. That's exactly what society has done for people, you see. They have put meanings on people that if you want to be happy, what is society? First question that. Society means programming, the world actually, you see. How this mind works, you see, the nature of the mind, you see. That I want something, when I get that, I'm going to be happy. There is no such thing as happiness. You see, that conditions that you put on life is what making you suffer and struggle. Otherwise, what is there? Is there anything to suffer from? There is no suffering at all. You see, suffering is when you create desires. You see that I'm not happy with this moment. I want to create another moment in my life. So this moment is not good enough. So you want to create another moment. You see, I want next moment. You see, the next moment is what I'm creating. I'm not happy right now. Let's say I want to create new moment. What is this? See? So this is exactly what is responsible for the pain and suffering actually. Otherwise, if you accept this moment, you don't want to accept this moment from the mind. The mind is not ready to accept this actually. Once you see the illusion of the mind, there is no one there to accept anything or reject anything. You see that? Right now, you claim that there is someone who is accepting or rejecting. No. Once you see there is no one there to accept anything or reject anything. So you are free like a bird who is flying, like a dog who is walking, you see that? Like animals just eating and living, that's all. They don't care. We are so careful people in this society. We are caring what people think, what people achieve, what people value, what society values. All the time we are living in the values of people or values of society. That's why we suffer. Otherwise, there is no suffering at all. Suffering is all coming from thinking. What is suffering? What is struggle? What is, if you question, you don't find anything, you see. Very less people question this. Very less people question. The moment you question that, there is no struggle. What is there? Can you question it? What is struggle? Can you see that? The desire that I want to get this fancy car, I want to get this new technology phone. You see, this technology phone, they see iPhone 17 or iPhone 16 or 18. The desire that I want to get this, and now I don't have money. Let me go and become a slave of people. Let me work 9 to 5 into shitty jobs of society because of my own wants. Now, see, whatever that is needed. For example, if you want to live in a house, you see, you have to pay bills. That's okay, no problem. But at least see that. Pay bills. But that's not what life is, you see that. You have to see the illusion. See, life is not all about working and mechanical life. Why we are so mechanical in living every day? Go to job, come home, eat and just sleep and just die. What is that meaning? Either we are lost, depressed, thinking all the time. We don't feel life at all. You see? Why we are not operating from this life energy itself? Why we have to think too much to live or operate in this life? Why is that we are so conditional with everything around us? Why? Why we are so lost? Question it. See, stupidity of the mind. Can you see this? Why do I need thoughts to live my life? Thoughts are not needed at all. The only function of the mind is to tell you what is right, what is wrong according to society. You see that? Because the way we have been perceiving everything with the help of society, according to society, this is tree, this is grass, or and above I can see sky. It is blue actually. You see that? It is raining. I am in the park. Everything is the knowledge of society. So we are stuck in the knowledge. We don't have to fight the knowledge, because without knowledge you cannot survive either way. You see that? Can you survive without knowledge, without mind? No, there is no way, because the mind is needed to survive, but it is not needed all the time. You see, so it's like you can live, you can still live, but let go the knowledge. The knowledge, you don't have to become the knowledge. You are much more bigger than the mind, than the body, than the knowledge actually. You see, the knowledge that tells me that I can die one day, such a big burden. You see, I get scared. Oh, I can die one day. The body does not know I can die. What is there to say I can die? Only with the help of knowledge I can tell that I can die one day. What does that mean? The death happens naturally. You don't control it. You don't think about it. There is no such thing as death with thinking. What does that mean? You see that? There is no pain at all. No, I don't care how much pain you have in the physical reality, but the mind, mind is what creating it more actually. There is no too much pain in the physical reality in this moment, in this world of now. You see that? You see, you are eating whatever you want. You are living the way you want. You are more comfortable than people in the past. You see that? But because you see people out there, according to their life, my life is not good enough. How do you have so much knowledge that my life is not perfect? What does that mean to make life perfect? You are living in the illusion. Wake up and be free. Stop living in this nonsense illusion. I'm sorry. What is this all illusion about? Wake up from this nonsense, you see? You are already free person. You are just the higher consciousness itself, whatever it is. I don't tell myself if I'm in the higher consciousness. It is just naturally there, like I'm a free person. You see that? I don't even call if I'm a free person. There's no one there left to say or claim that I am free or I'm stuck. You see, the moment you claim I'm free, you will think, am I free? You are not free. The thinking cannot let you be free. The ego cannot let you be free. The work of ego is to keep you stuck in this prison of life. You see, you have conclusions, you have imaginations, you have assumptions all the time. That's why you are never free from yourself. The moment you see all this nonsense at once, you see the whole consciousness of humanity. What is this all about? Like a container, you see, everything is there. You cannot call yourself anything. What is there is just pure and just amazing thing there. Can you see that? What is there is cannot be talked about. It's just pure awareness. You see? It's the energy of life itself. You become unstoppable. And then from that state, you can want anything. You can live the way you want to live. It doesn't matter. Living outside the world doesn't matter at all now. Right now, what we are doing is we are trying to solve the outside world. You see that? My friends got this new phone, new car. I don't have it. Are you a beggar? You want everything? Don't be a beggar. You see that? You can want, but doesn't mean you have to just, you see, become a beggar, you see, to everything around you. So thinking is responsible for all the struggle and suffering. Can you see that? We don't question why do we think, what is thinking, what is going on inside our head, you see. I judge myself all the time, see, because I see people, according to people, I'm not good enough. How do I know I'm not good enough? Because of people. What are these all people? What does it mean to be good enough? You see that? We are stuck. And that's why, that is what forces people to go and take alcohol, drink all the time, take drugs, you see, waste their time on social media, watch movies. I don't have problem with drugs, with alcohol, with watching movies. That's okay. You can waste all your time, no problem. But at least be aware that it's all, you don't have to run from life actually. You don't have to run from yourself. Realize the freedom in you, that you are already born with the freedom, you see. There is no such thing as ego. What is ego? What is this all about? Can you question it? Thinking is responsible for everything, because thinking is, I think, the thinking is what wanting. You see, when you think, I'm thinking, see, I'm wanting. What is there to think about? Who is there to think? You see that? When thinking is needed, you will think naturally. You don't have to control that. But when you think for no reason, you see, for no reason, 24 hours, you are paying so much attention. You are giving so much attention to randomness of the mind. You see, random thoughts. my future, my past. This is exactly how you have been living and how you are going to live for the rest of your life. Suffering in the mind. What is this all about? Can you question it? You are free. That's why I say people get more physical, you see. Don't try to solve your mind or your head here. What is going? No, you cannot. Just wake up, just more physical. That's why you can see that when people are more physical, you find them in more energy. You see that? They have more natural energy and life in them compared to people who are so much in the mind. That is exactly what we find in children. You see that they are physically so much active physically, because they don't have mind built in. Now after when they grow up, the mind start to take the patterns of the society, my name, my identity, and then you get stuck in this all of bullshit. I say you don't belong to your mind, you don't belong to your body, you belong to something higher that I can only point out, but I cannot put you directly there. I can only point out. You belong to there. Leave every nonsense. You can still live the way things are. You don't have to fight anything, but at least see what is going on. Can you see everything? You see? See and question it. What is this all about? Let it go. Don't hold nonsense. When you hold nonsense, you become nonsense. I'm sorry. When you hold that there is such thing as feeling sad, you become sad. Otherwise, where is feeling sad? What is sadness? What is this all? See? When I say I am sad, that's when I'm sad. If I no longer see I am sad, there is no one there to make sense of it. Is there feeling sadness? There is no sadness there. You see that? So when I think I'm struggling, that's when I'm struggle. That's when I'm struggling. You see that? If you really want to struggle, if you really want to suffer, suffer for something meaningful. Don't suffer for all this illusory world. What is suffering? Why to suffer? First of all, see, I don't want to give you any advice at all. Don't take any advice that I tell you actually. Question things, question, you see. The freedom is what I'm pointing out. I want people to be free. I don't want to give people instruction how to live. They already know so much. Whatever they know, the knowledge, that has to come to an end. Because when the knowledge comes to an end, that's when you realize what you are actually, you see, that is something beyond the status of the mind that is right now. You see that? You are not the random states of the mind. This random thoughts that come and go, random feelings come and go in me, or what people tell me, the random words, they are not me, they are not you. And who is there to tell that they are not you is something beyond. You see, you cannot talk about it. When it's beyond means beyond. Why you try to understand it? You see, the problem is we try to understand everything, and whatever that the ego tells us, you see, whatever the mind is told, whatever is there in the mind will give it a name actually. You see, that I am enlightened or I'm awakened. There's no one to claim this feeling. There's no one is there at all. You see. So thinking is responsible for all the suffering and struggle. You see, there is no suffering at all right now in this moment. What is there to struggle about? Struggle how to talk, struggle. What is there? Why you want to talk first of all? You see, I say I'm struggling because I don't know how to talk. Why do you want to talk too much? You see, we create our desires, then we suffer into them. We are the reason why we suffer. Can you see that? Our egos, every suffering is self-created, whether you accept it or not. It's up to you. It's all self-created. All is self-created. There is already physical one, you see, that you cannot control, you don't have to control. It's naturally there. But it's not there all the time. But the mental suffering is always here, you see that, in this moment. Why? Because if we don't question it, we become, with the mind, we become the suffering. Without making distance, we see the distance. In this moment, what is going on? Can you see? If you pay attention, if you are enough aware, what is going? You're a freak. What is there? You see that? The problem is when I try to interfere with my mind. No. Wait. No. It's all. Let it go. That's nonsense. Nothing but a nonsense. When the mind comes, noise, nothing but a noise. Everything that the mind has or is stored in the mind, all is noise. Nothing but noise. You see that? Everything is noise. Once you see this illusion, then you will operate still from the noise. There's no problem, but it doesn't affect you very much. Right now, you are being affected by the noise of the mind, by thinking, by the randomness of the mind. You see that? That's why you struggle and go through pain and suffering. Can you see that? Otherwise, if you don't become the noise, what you are actually cannot be talked about. With the help of the noise, I can talk about there is me. What is there? Who is there? I don't know. You see that? I'm the free person. That's my choice, my life. You see that only less people come to this part of awakening. Otherwise, the rest of them are lost in non-duality. You see, awakening, I'm enlightened. I don't even claim I'm enlightened. Who is there to claim I am enlightened? There is no one to name. There is no one to destroy or create anything. You see that once you access that state of the mind where the mind doesn't have any more control on you, you see, you are a free person. Actually, you are a free person. Nothing can control you there. You are a very free person. There is no even feeling that I am a free person, because you are free from the free person itself. You see that? That is amazing. Like, you are free from the person to be free from the pain. Can you see? Right now I say I'm not free. So when you get there, actually, with the help of the truth, we see that from the higher consciousness, there is no person to be free from the freedom or from the pain. Actually, it's amazing. You see, very less people come here, and I don't claim I am the one who come here. So many people have come, but people don't understand. They're lost in their nonsense and suffering of mind. You see, they're so busy with a damn life. I'm here to disturb them. I will disturb more people. I will create more suffering in their life, not because I want them to suffer, but because I want them to wake up from their suffering. I want people to wake up from this nonsense of life. They are free, they're amazing, they're fine, they're unstoppable. Just like children, just like animals, just like nature, you see? Or just like God. If there is such a thing as God for you, you see? God is a watcher, you see? God is a consciousness. You see that? Touch nothing in the outside world. Don't try to touch people, create any bullshit out there, solving people, solving my family, solving anything. Solve whatever problems that come, whatever problems that come, solve them. But what is important is, are you where are you right now? Question your own self inside. What is this all about? Who is there suffering? What is this all going on in my head? Drop that fucking bullshit person. I'm sorry. That person is not you. The person is created by society for you. Can you see that? The person is full of knowledge, suffering, programming. You see, traumas, negativity, positivity. Drop that person and you are left with something amazing that cannot be named, cannot be talked about. That is the freedom. You see that? That is the pure awareness. See that? Once you drop this person, you see, drop knowledge right here, right in this moment. Come here. That's what drugs does. That's what drugs do. That's what alcohol do. You see, it does actually. That's what social media. Because in social media, when you watch a movie, why you like? You see that? Because you forget what you are. When you dance, you become one with this moment. Right now, you are not one. You are divided from this moment. You are here, and here this moment is. The knowledge is what is blocking this moment to become one. That's why you are just so lost and exhausted and tired. You don't even have energy to live and wake up in the morning. You are lost, or you are not interested in living at all, because you claim that I am this person. The person is what creating the burden. This burden, I have to live. You don't have to think to live actually. Why we think too much to live at all? Thinking is not needed very much. You see that? This energy that we see in me, like maybe according to Google, this person is angry. This person is not angry. What is this anger all about? Anger is a form of energy. We use it in a wrong direction. We don't see that this anger is a very powerful energy of life. You see that? Why people have anger issues? Because of society structure, the way people are dealing with each other. Can you see that? So before you create anything in the outside world, come from this inside. What is this all? Who wants to create something? Who is there to fix something? Who is there? See, don't fix anyone. There is no one to fix anything. There is no one to touch anything or anyone. Can you find this freedom in you? There is there actually. Don't try to find it. You see it as it is from this moment. Exactly. Thank you for